Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new Vlogmas video and another recap of a DIY designer box from the early days of my channel. This box I opened back in December of 2021, and we're going to rewatch the video, see what items I received, and I'll let you know if they sold and on what platform, and at the end we'll do a final recap and see how I did on this box. So let's go ahead and launch the video and take a look back.
There, my name is Lindsay and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark, and I've also just started sending some items into the RealReal. I've been selling on Poshmark since June, and I've had my channel now for probably about a month and a half. And I do post videos every Monday and Thursday of unboxings, either from ThredUP or the Goodwill Blue Box. So if you do enjoy watching the unboxings, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button for me. I do have an unboxing today, and honestly, I'm not sure if this is a designer or a name brand handbag. So we will be surprised together. I actually just got back from Vegas on Thursday, and I ordered, as many boxes as I could. I always shoot for the designer, but they're really hard to get, and I have two that are ready to be opened, but I haven't been able to get any fresh ones in about 2 weeks. So those are my only stock. I don't have any other ones on the way. So I know some people probably think, YouTubers, and obviously not me because my channel is so small, but maybe bigger ones have better access to the boxes. But I mean, it's literally just the same as everybody else. We're refreshing more times than I'm proud to admit every day, trying to snag these boxes. So this did come from Mechanicsburg. I was able to get on the same day, I think, a name brand handbag and 2 designer boxes, and they all came from Mechanicsburg. So honestly, I'm not sure which this is. So we will be surprised as we're opening it. But I'm sure by the time this gets uploaded, I'll have the correct listing and the title for you. And this will be my last unboxing before Christmas. So for those that celebrate, I hope that you have a great holiday, spending it with family or friends. And if you don't, I hope that you are still enjoying the holiday season. And it's crazy, this year is almost over. All right, let's have a little bit more tape here. Okay. So this is the designer box. So I was kind of hoping that's what this was, because I wanted to save this one for our last video before Christmas. So here we go. I'll get that off, and a first look. And right on top is our Longchamp bag. And wow, I have the exact same one in my closet right now, the same color. This one is in better condition though than the one that I have listed right now. This one, the corners are not bad. There's a little bit of, snag here, but it's not torn. And, just a little bit dirty, but not.
Was actually in very good condition and a beautiful color in that light purple. I did sell this fairly quickly on Poshmark. It sold for $48, so my earnings was $35.94 after the Poshmark fees.
A lot of interest, at least. Okay, and next, I think this next item is a 2-piece. So let's see here. This is, looks like maybe a lingerie set, and it's Christian Dior Paris. And it's just a little camisole. It kind of looks like it's cropped. There are some snags on it, but nothing crazy. It is 100% polyester. So that's kind of surprising for Christian Dior that it would be polyester. This is what the interior tag looks like. It looks kind of old. I don't know if this is vintage, but let me know if that is something that you think would be authentic.
This was a vintage slip and camisole set from Christian Dior. I believe it was from the 80s or something like that. Comps weren't super high on it, but I did sell it on Poshmark. It did get quite a bit of interest on my Poshmark page and eventually sold for $48. So my earnings was $35.94. So the same as the Longchamp. Let's see what else I got in the box.
We do have a couple pair of shoes hiding in there, so that's good. This is Alexander Wang, and this is a short sleeve dress, and it's kind of V-neck, and there's little faux pockets in the front. It's black, and the tag is so small. It's a size small, I believe, but it's hard for me to see, but it looks like
Plain black dress with the front pockets from Alexander Wang. I don't love getting this brand just because it doesn't resell for that much money. I believe I listed this on Poshmark and I just could not get much interest on it. So eventually I sent it into the Real and it did not go for much at all. But let's take a look and see what I ended up earning on this piece. So here it is here. It looks like it was listed for $45 only, and it ended up selling 70% off for $13.50. It was listed in good condition. So my earnings on that was $4. So not great, and it did take a long time to sell on the Real as well. So hopefully we have a better item up next.
these are Giuseppe Zanotti, and they're kind of beige-ish tan, and they're kind of like a croc. I mean, they're not real croc, I'm assuming, but they're kind of like a croc embellished, semi-pointed toe. They look like a smaller size. They're a 37. And they look like they're in okay shape. The heels look good. A little bit of wear to the bottoms.
Really don't have the best of luck selling Giuseppe Zanotti's. Just not a ton of interest that I usually see on these when I list them myself. These eventually did make their way over to the Real as well. These were listed for $50. They took a long time to sell, so they did get discounted by 60%. They eventually sold for $20, and my earnings on those was $6. So another item that was not great to send into the Real, but at least I got a couple dollars for it, I guess. So hopefully we have some better items to close out this box. Let's see what we got next.
They were listed in my closet a while, so if I can sell them that way, you know, I'll be very happy. Next we have Escada. This is medium and a really pretty like baby blue, and it's a sleeveless sweater, and it's got a little bit of, you know, pilling, I guess, but nothing too bad. There is a hole in the back though, right here. So that's disappointing, but I mean, it is in the back. I guess, you know, if you wore it under a blazer or something, you wouldn't see it. It's really soft.
This sweater was really nice, beautiful color, but unfortunately it did have a couple holes in it. It certainly could have been repurposed into a scarf or something like that. I did end up including it in one of my DIY boxes. So my earnings on the Escada sweater was approximately $9.
These, I'm assuming, are Ferragamos, but no, they are Prada. They're a patent leather little ankle booty, and they're kind of like a wine color. Really pretty. I was thinking they were Ferragamos just because of the patent leather, and I don't know, they just look like that to me. But so the bottoms are in good shape, but there is some wear to the heels back here.
These were a beautiful color in the Prada ankle booties. Surprisingly, Yogi's Closet did accept these, and I did sell those there. They went on a $100 direct buyout, so that was great and almost recouped my entire cost of the box on that one item.
At least we have another Longchamp bag, and this is, I'm not sure what this is or how this works. So I guess it zips up here, and then it's got this that goes around like this. So I don't know what you would carry in this, if it's for anything in particular. And then it would just go over the shoulder. And it looks like it's maybe a navy blue. And I'm assuming this is vintage.
Can you believe 2 Longchamp purses in the same box? I don't think that's ever happened. Actually, it did happen in one other video. Oh no, it was 2 different boxes that I got some monogrammed Longchamps. That's right. This is the only box I've had 2 Longchamp purses in. I actually really like getting Longchamp in general, but especially these vintage leather ones. They tend to do very well for me, and they get a ton of interest on Poshmark. This was a sling style purse, which is kind of in style, I guess, at the moment. And it's the vintage leather Rosso sling. And I did sell it on Poshmark. Sold on Poshmark for $80. My earnings after the Poshmark fees was $64. So that was a great sale. That was the last item in the box. So let's go ahead and watch the recap, and then I'll let you know what my total profit or loss was on this box.
Item is some kind of accessory. We have the Prada little booties. We have the Giuseppe Zanotti heels. We have the Escada sleeveless sweater. We have the Alexander Wang dress. We have the Christian Dior, whatever this is, set. So let me see. So this, I'm assuming, would be considered 1. And then 2 with the dress, 3 with the sweater, 4 with the Giuseppe Zanottis, 5 with the Pradas, 6 with the Longchamp leather, and then 7 with this. Okay.
So overall, I wouldn't say that this was an amazing box, but there were some good pieces in here, and I really lucked out with the Prada patent leathers, being able to get $100 for those, and then that Longchamp sling. So the total cost on the box, including tax, back then was $127.20. So when I subtract the cost of the box and all the platform fees, my total net profit on this box was $127.68. So not bad, especially considering I had the $4 sale with that Alexander Wang dress. The Zanottis only went for $6. And then I had that Escada that was a $9 profit that I put in my DIY box. So very happy with the results of this one. There were some nice items in here. Let me know what your thoughts are. I will put a link to the original unboxing in the description box if you're interested in going back and rewatching it. And I will see you back tomorrow with a brand new video. I hope you have a great rest of the night.